Well, let's put some wheels on it. They, being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the rights of God. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. You don't think you're better than your Creator? Well, then how come you haven't put your trust in your Creator? God says to Jesus Christ, you're my righteousness. You stand off over there. The Lord says to you, I can't say what you're going to do. You're going to trust your righteousness or my righteousness. And some of you folks of this day, well, I think if a fellow just does the best he can. Well, I believe I was raised Catholic and I'll die Catholic, and my mother was a good Christian woman. You can't tell me that, well, then go on to hell where you belong. God's righteousness is Jesus Christ. Your righteousness is the rest of the junk. You say what? Catholic junk, Protestant junk, Buddhist junk, Muslim junk, Mohammedan junk, New Age junk, junk. What you're trusting to save you, that is your righteousness. And God says about Jesus Christ, He's my righteousness. What are you going to trust? You shall trust mine, bye-bye. You are gone. You say, why? Because that Bible says all our righteousness are as filthy rags. That Bible says, by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. That book says, by the law is the knowledge of sin. That book says, every man at his best state is altogether vanity. That book says, there's not a just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Why do people go to hell? They go to hell because they trust their own righteousness instead of God's righteousness, which is the equivalent of saying you think you are more right than God Almighty. You don't realize the enormity of your sin. Your sin is not just merely being a fornicator, an adulterer, a liar, or swearing, or cussing, or cheating, which maybe you don't even do. You know what your sin is? Your sin is you look God Almighty in the face and say, well, you're pretty good, but I'm better. You say, Ruckman, I've never done that. You have done that if you are trusting anything except God's righteousness to save your soul. You've done that. And you'll go to hell. You'll go to hell. You'll go to hell. You say, why will a fellow go to hell? He'll go to hell because he trusts his own righteousness. Where is hell? A man said one time to a Christian, he said, I don't see hell around anywhere. Where is hell? You know what the Christian said? He said, it's at the end of a Christ-rejecting life. That's a good answer. Now, of course, in the Bible, you know where it is. It's right under your feet. And the law of gravity will take you right down. You people here sitting in this building tonight that aren't saved, there's a power at work and a force at work in your body, which is a mechanical law and a law of nature and a law of physics. And that law says, if there's nothing to pull you up, you'll go down, and down you will go. Happens every time. Folks are so strange about these kind of things. Act like you're talking about something